Hey guys, W Hunt and Supply. Pretty cold out. A lot of guys are still hunting the snow and ice. I've been hunting up in some really bad conditions where it's thawing and then freezing, and so that really hard on your dog's feet. So I want to cover some of the products that we have for dogs' feet to try to keep them from blowing the pads out. Two things I want you to pay attention to is Houndsmen Cream or Musher's Secret. This is something I use, especially in the snow. Equal products, in my opinion. I think they're both very, very similar. They're wax type of pad protection. They're actually, you can also use on your hands if you want. But you put this Musher's Secret on, or this Houndsmen Cream. It's a wax, and so you pull it out and just rub it all over your dog's paws, and that builds a little wax and keeps your dog's height wet and moist. It keeps the pads from blowing out. The other thing we want to mention is Tuf Foot, and so this is more of a drying agent. So this kind of dries the pad out to make it harder, and that's the idea on the Tuf Foot. Whereas the Musher's Secret and Houndsmen Cream kind of keep it moist. So some of the things we've heard people do is we use them both. I talked to one customer. He was putting Musher's Secret on first, and then he sprays the Tuf Foot on because the dogs will actually like to lick this stuff off. And so if you put a little bit of this on it, they don't like licking the Tuf Foot on there. So he puts Musher's Secret on first and then sprays the pads with the Tuf Foot. And so that stops them from licking it. If you got a dog that's got a really blown pad, you know, you actually put the Tuf Foot on first so to dry and it has a little bit of like alcohol or whatever, so it'll dry it out, clear it, make it heal, and then put the Musher's Secret on top of that. Using both of those together seems to be really helpful. The last thing we want to mention here is this Houndsmen Cream Plus. We have small bottles of Houndsmen Cream Plus, and this just has some kind of that like triple antibacteria stuff that kind of helps. If you have a dog with already blown pads, this is something you might want to think about. It's like a triple ointment on top of it. Hydrocortisone, which is a common product for if you get a cut or a scrape or whatever, you put it on your skin, it helps you heal faster. So that's something to think about if you already have a dog that's got blown pads. That's not a bad thing to have too. So when you're hunting that snow and that ice, Musher's Secret, that was derived from sled dogs. You know, mushers, they have their working dogs out in the snow all the time, and that's what this came from. Houndsmen Cream, another really good product. Essentially, I think they're the same product, so whichever one you prefer, Houndsmen Cream or Musher's Secret, I'll use whatever I have with me. I don't particularly care for either one over the other. They're the same thing in my opinion. So keep those dog pads lathered up with the wax while you're hunting on that snow and ice, and you'll probably be able to hunt longer and harder without blowing pads out.